delivered. So the last part, we basically found Rosalina in the mine. We had a whole fucking dialogue of why she was in the mine. She is living in the house, or living in the library, because her house is haunted. Kanika is unnecessarily aggro against our good friend Tabitha. Our good Judy Tabitha, rather. And Stella, hasn't been that annoying. She hasn't been answering our questions, and she's been avoiding difficult topics when we walked with her in the woods in part 3. But she's the little sketch. We do believe that her parents has died in a car accident, but I'm really want to see y'all's opinions on that. If her parents did die or what have you, let me know. We got some good theories coming up, but let's get into it. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. We're on our way to 1,000 subs, and I appreciate every like, every dislike, every comment that we have. All right, let's get into this part. Let's get into it. All right, so this is where we last left off. Stella, I accidentally clicked it by accident. I'm sorry, y'all. But everyone left the mine, and it's just me, Stella, and Tabitha looking for these 2 teens. But we were able to get Rosalina out of here. So let's get started. All right, no dawdling. We should be able to catch up with them if we go this way. You and Stella exchange a glance as Tabitha venture deeper into the mine. As the 3 of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls. But Becca, why are we doing this again? I thought you thought Tabitha was, like, really cool. Why are you trying to get her all mad? We're doing this because Tabitha is really cool. She doesn't let anyone boss her around, so we can't just, like, let her boss us around. Oh, you hear that, Tabby? Someone thinks you're cool. I can't believe she used to hang out with a nobody like Stella. Actually, in this profile, like, this looks pretty good. Hey, I don't know. I think Stella's kind of cool. I like that River Runner video. Look at that. Oh, come on. She doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? I mean, not yet, but I'm in talks with Meat Rice, and I make plenty from ads and donations. Oof. Dang, Stella and Meat Rice, that's a big deal. They're like on every big podcast. Thank you. It feels like a really big step for the channel. I just wish Becca hadn't said all those things she said tonight. She's just mean. It had nothing to do with you. You've seen how she treated everyone tonight, except Tabitha. Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm surprised you don't have thicker skin about this, Stella. You never struck me as someone who let other people's opinions bother you. If you did, I wouldn't have to try so hard to keep you off my property. Well, I know you don't mean it. Agree to disagree. How does it feel to have a teen girl think you're cool, Tabitha? I feel nothing about it. The opinions of children don't interest me. I don't know, you kind of hesitated there. You're reading into things that aren't there, Stella. Just because your livelihood revolves around what people think of you doesn't mean that I care what people think of me. You're lying. Congratulations on your sponsor, though. Oh my god, okay, so there was a little bit of, like, recognition, like, damn, maybe I was a little bit harsh here. You know, I love that for her. Progress. Let's just press on. Another knock. Closer interrupts your thoughts. Followed by another. Followed by another. Oof. Is it just me, or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? It's not just you. I really don't like that knocking. Calm down, Alexis. It's just mind sounds. I don't know. These kids have no fucking self-preservation or anything. It's fucking weird. Did you see that? No, it was just a shadow. There was no reasons to get freaked out. Becca, I swear I saw something. Shut up. There's nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. Becca needs to get slapped. Are you sure the tunnel they went through is going to be back up with us? Yes, I'm familiar with all the old maps of this place. There should be a central chamber not too far from where, not too far from here where everything joins back up. What did they see? Tommy knockers. It's not Tommy knockers. They're probably just jumping at their own shadows. You said it yourself, Stella. As soon as they got deeper into the mine, their bravado in the face of authority would vanish in a puff of smoke. It's probably just rocks falling somewhere deeper in the mine, which is also bad for obvious reasons. Oof da. Those poor kids. I have no sympathies for their terror. They've brought this upon themselves for trespassing in my mine and making me come down here. I'm sure they're just as upset that you came down here as you are. We're getting closer. Let's keep moving. As you progress deeper into the mine, the knocking grows more frequent. It's still distant, but it's much louder than before. I'm gonna adjust myself. Okay, there we go. The tunnel ends abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. In the darkness beyond, you can still hear the youths, their panicked arguing echoing down the pitch-black corridors. Becca, we need to leave. This isn't fun anymore. This is plenty fun. I bet you're only saying that because you want to hang out with that dorky crush of yours. She's just an 8th grader. Becca, this isn't about Rosalina. I know you can hear that knocking. And here we are. The tunnel they crawl through passes through the chamber below, and it sounds like they're still down there. I've never been in this far. Congratulations, Stella. You've got what you wanted. Tabitha crawls up to the ladder and disappears over its edge. Alright, let's do this. Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb down. Follow them down into the pit. You walk to the ladder and climb down. What the fuck? Hey, kids. Oh, great. The adults are here. Thanks, Alexis. Real nice. Becca, is needing to feel like you're better than other people so important that it's worth being buried alive over? What are you talking about? Give me a break. The whole time we've been down here, you've been done nothing but tear down every single person around you. The only people who do that are people who are afraid of themselves. Leave now. Whatever. This isn't fun anymore. Fine, we'll leave. Yeah, I told you to leave. Thanks, Ash. Whoa, good job. As Becca and Alexis move forward towards the ladder, the black chamber before you draws your focus. The voices around you, those of the teens and your companions, sound odd, distant. There's something in the darkness before you that's much louder, though you don't hear it, but you could feel it in your chest, like the deep growl of a predator. You find yourself stepping towards the black chamber before you, compelled by some unnatural force. Hey, are you alright, Ash? What do you think you're doing? Get away from there! Your cousin dives towards you, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber. Oh, fuck! Okay. Okay. God damn. Ash, are you alright? What the fuck is this? Excuse me? What the fuck is going on? Oh, thank God you're alive. It looked like you had a seizure or something, and then you and Tabby just conked out. I'm fine. Ugh. You can barely open your eyes. You're not fine. Neither of you move a muscle. I don't want you straining yourselves while you're here. Recovering for whatever that was, I'm getting the kids out of here, and then I'm going to get you both some help. I'll be back soon, I promise. Don't die on me, alright? You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit, intent on your rescue. Who the fuck? Are these the miners? Okay, so are these the miners with their glowy heads? That's fucking wild. You raise your elbows, head still swimming from the visions. Your surrounding coming back into focus. Your head throbs as the knocking continues, now magnitudes more intense than ever. You can't help but notice the timber struts around the trembling as if they were being struck by invisible blows with each knock. They're all that stand between you and the many tons of rock over your head, and they suddenly seem terribly fragile. God, that knocking is not helping my headache. What the hell just happened? I had some sort of vision. Did you see it too? There's got to be fuse or something down here. It's an old mine. These places are death traps. We're probably just hallucinated. How can you be sure? Look, these kinds of things happen in mines sometimes. Especially when there's bad ventilation. Stop being weird. We're leaving. Ooh, bitch. The entire cavern shakes with the sounds of rockfall. I don't know what the hell is up with that knocking, but that is the sound of a mine collapse. Quick, up that ladder. Climb like fuck me, bro. This way, come on. Your cousin moves with the kind of swiftness you'd expect for someone who spent her entire working life in and around coal mines. Follow her. You push your body to move as quickly as it can, though you're slowed down by the cramped corridors and winding passageways of the mine. Then comes the sound of splintering wood. You pick up the pace. The entrance is so close. Fuck. And there it is. Bitch. Freedom. You and Tabitha manage to squeeze through the entrance just as the walls of the mine come crashing down. Holy fuck nuggets. Holy shit, you're okay. Thank God. And where were you, Stella? And everyone's accounted for. Maybe it was good that Stella wasn't here because she probably would have got, like, reckless. Like, she probably would have died too. Like, that was a surprisingly close call. We could have all died in there. What did you weirdos do? Everything was fine until you adults showed up. Becca, shut up. What did you just say to me? Put her in her place. I said you should shut up. I'm sick of your two-faced bullshit. They didn't almost get us killed down there. You did. And now we're trying to pass it off on whoever else you can. It's just the cherry on top of this whole shit show of a friendship. Let her know. I'm not really in a good headspace for this conversation. I could have died in there. Why are you doing this to me? Becca is literally not a friend anyone should trust. Becca is that bitch from Peach Girl. Becca is that bitch from Peach Girl. No, enough. No playing the victim this time. Being friends with Rosalina has made me realize how horrible you are to me. Friends aren't supposed to be mean to each other. Friends shouldn't be scared of each other. I never wanted to go into that stupid mine. It was your idea, and we could have died. If these grown-ups hadn't shown up, we could have been buried alive in that stupid little tunnel drinking stupid margaritas in a can. Screw all of you. Should we go after her? No, let her have a little tantrum. Did that feel good, Alexis? Finally telling her off? Yeah, I guess. She's gonna be so mad at me. She probably won't talk to me for a week. Maybe a month. Maybe the rest of my life. It's okay, Alexis. We don't need her. What do we do now? Now I drive you to home. I've already texted your parents, and I'm sure they're worried sick about you. Rosalina and Alexis duck off to the side as an exhausted Tabitha approaches your group. I'm going to get in my car, and then we're going home. Tabby? Tabitha leaves towards the active mine without another word. You're afforded a quiet moment to catch up with Stella and Kanika. Well, I get that she's pissed because her mine collapsed. People almost died, and it could have all been avoided if, like, no one was in there in the first fucking place. We sure dodged a bullet tonight, didn't we? Yeah, thank God you noticed them sneaking off. You were incredible down in the pit, too. The ditchlings. Not to be flippant, but that wasn't the end of our ditchling problem, right? I think you're right. We still got a lot of unanswered questions, too. Even more than we had this morning, and a lot of questions this morning. This is all still a little too magic for me. We know, Kanika, just because two bad things have happened doesn't mean there's a pattern, right? Your vision. There was a stone carving on the wall of that pit. It gave me some sort of vision. I saw what happened to this place. Are you sure it wasn't just auto-suggestion? We talked about that mine a lot today. I don't know, Neeks. You weren't down there. Ash and Tabby had, like, simultaneous seizures. Next to his creepy stone carving, it was like something out of a movie. Just because they passed out or had seizures doesn't mean it wasn't auto-suggestion. And I'm right here, Kanika. You're getting on my nerves. The entities in the mines. focus on the... Well, I'm pretty sure Tabitha... we've already started with the main chamber. Everything that happened down there centered around the main chamber where I saw that carving. Stella showed me a photo. Weird stuff. Yeah, really weird. I'm pretty sure Tabitha and I saw some ghosts down there. Did you not see them? They were right behind Stella just before you all left. Well, I didn't see anything other than you and that carving. That's super weird. I don't want to doubt what you experienced, but you're deep in a dark, abandoned coal mine. You might have just been primed to see things. You know, now that I think about it, that totally fits the profile of some of the Tommyknocker stories. What if they're actual bona fide ghosts? That makes sense. Stella, are you sure those were Tommyknockers? Depends on what you mean sure. Is anyone really sure of anything? They fit the description pretty well, and I don't know what else they'd be. I have no idea what happened in there. I need to do some reading on mind collapses, I guess. Alright, whatever, Kanika. What happens now? It looks like Tabitha's back. I'd better drive these kids home. Come on, let's get back to the estate. It's been a long day, and I need it to be over. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Ash? She looks tired. Stella looks tired. Stella looks like she's had a long day, and I think so too. She's gonna be walking by herself. Excuse me, just trying to get my cousin killed, Stella. Come on, let's go. Tabitha starts walking towards her car, pulling you by your arm. See you tomorrow, guys. You can practically feel Tabitha roll her eyes as she drags you to the car. Tabitha doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened road. You try to keep an eye on the surrounding wilderness as she drives wary of what may lurk behind the tree line. How are you holding up? I've been better. Sorry about today. It's fine. At least everyone's okay. There's a lot of parents who should have kept tighter reins on their kids. I've never got into any trouble like this when I was a teen, and I have Pearland to thank for it. I hated it at the time, but the strictness paid off. Ugh, what am I telling you this for? Oh, whoa, we're bonding? Or you can tell me stuff. I'd like to know more about you. And about Pearland, for that matter. Maybe later this week. I don't have the energy to get into it right now, but I think I'd like that. Let's remain silent. I gotta focus on the road. You and Kanika really don't seem to get along. She pushes my buttons. Is there some kind of history there, or no? Now quit talking. I need to focus on the road. Last question. Why do you treat Stella like that? Didn't you two used to be friends? It was a different time in my life. I just wish she'd get that we're not in high school anymore. I'm a different person than whoever she thinks she knows. Oof. Let's ride in silence. We asked her all that we need. Your eyes wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha slink back into silence. You once again cross the threshold into the estate, the musty stench of decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, but at least nobody got hurt. I'm going to bed. I suggest you do the same. Thanks for calling me about those kids. By the way, it was unexpected. You should have waited for me. I'm too tired to argue. I'll see you in the morning. At least I called, like, relax. And things kind of like worked out in the end. Relax. Tabitha turns and makes her way up the stairs. Let's turn in. You head up to your room to turn in. You collapse into Tabitha's dusty guest bed. Your head empty of thoughts. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzes on the table. Y'all, these are those things, right? Kanika sends a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. Yeah, I saw them again, too. Another picture, this time of them staring from a tree. What the fuck? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. Finally, Kanika. Coming to Jesus fucking moment. God damn. I guess there's more to them being here than the mine collapse. No way I'm sleeping tonight. You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point, you're too exhausted to leave your bed. The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes, even as you stare down at the ominous pictures on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread balling in your stomach, you would almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, you see the shadowy figures that gathered behind Stella in the mines. Your thoughts are drawn to the carvings on the wall, into the visions as it parted upon you. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I think these are the miners. These are the miners with their glowy hats. You know, all those little kids and shit. And they were just looking at us like, bitch, you staying with us now. Like, this is it. Your eyes shoot back open, your heart pounding as the door to your room swings open. What the fuck, Wayne? Just the cat. It's always just the cat. How did she get in? Is the door not able to close appropriately? Don't read to this. The women cooked me out. Just want a warm place to sleep. It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease, and you finally slip into a deep sleep. Oh, cutscene. Okay. Tabitha, why are you looking so sad? I think because her mom is dead, Ash. What in the fuck? Way to build up the suspense. Well, that's the end of episode 2. Episode 3 awaits. So we're actually making pretty good progress. Trucking through these episodes. I think it's really, really great. I love this game. I love the interactions that you have. My gameplay may be completely different from your gameplay. And if it is, please go in the comments and tell me what was different. Did you let Rosalina wink and let Rosalina go into the caves? And if so, what happened? Did you did all of the kids escape, or did some die in the mines? Tell me more of what's happening in your playthroughs of Scarlet Hollow. I want to see and hear and think and do all of it. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you're not following me on Twitch, please do so. We do a lot of fun things. I am probably going to play some Phasmophobia or some more Danganronpa, or maybe add some of Dusk Falls. But it'll be a lot of viewer interaction, and that would be the best way for y'all to interact with me live. If you're also not following me on Twitter, you should. I post really great memes. And I just post my thoughts and whatnot. If you're interested, follow me there. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow with the start of episode 3. I post daily here on YouTube, so get into it. I'll see y'all later. I'll see you tomorrow with episode 3. Okay, bye.